Last time on Lawful Stupid, the three of you go up these stairs, and this would be when Neko makes her appearance.
You would recognize your sister, Zira.
Is that Zira?
By when it is.
Huh.
How are you doing? Have you eaten today?
Shh.
This hallway exits into a large chamber. In the center, you can tell that there's a small pedestal that someone could speak from. Gus, as you approach, you are able to recognize Vanessa. There is no pulse.
She's not moving! I need help!
Darling's just gonna bolt from the wall and go back. Right, straight center.
Same.
Like, okay.
You're not sure what killed her. In her hand, clutched tightly and stained with blood, is a letter.
It says, Vanessa, I found it. I found proof of a whole new race of people. I think I found a sort of map in one of the artworks on the ceiling. I'll see you soon. Love, Dad.
So you go in this room, and you're getting near the back of the room where that desk is kind of like half buried. And on that desk, you see this thick tome with thick borders. Zira, you feel across your shoulders claws dig into you. And on the back of your neck, you feel a bite. So you guys are in this temple, and you guys were heading up back to the room with the stage where you found Vanessa, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is. We've been siphoning through rooms. Yeah, like kind of finding some clues.
No, you weren't.
The episode ended with the brain bat attacking her sister.
Yeah, but we weren't there.
You weren't anywhere near.
Yeah.
You guys were headed back up into the room, and she said, into the main stage room, and she said, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna go check that room real quick."
Okay.
So you guys were heading up. Now, you're welcome to change your paths, but that's the direction you were headed, which was the room with Vanessa in it.
No, that makes sense to me.
Given no external stimulus, my character wouldn't know anything about that, so...
Correct.
I would just keep walking.
Perfect. So you three come up to the main room again, and you see Vanessa's body covered in tent wrapping. What do you guys want to do next?
We know where we're going from the ceiling map, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So we would head that way.
No, I would look around for our missing sister since we know our mission and I ain't gonna leave a sibling behind.
I feel like we would take her out of here.
Well, yeah, there's two. You're talking about two different things. Avon's talking about Zira. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then you're talking about Vanessa.
Yeah, because that's where we're at. That's what we see happening. Because like you said,
that's correct. You're looking at Vanessa's body, or you're around Vanessa's body.
Gus, would you assist me in getting our sister out of here?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll go get little Miss Sticky Fingers.
Oh, yeah. Where's she?
I think she went to go get a thing.
Okay.
And so I'll load up the head side of it and like prop Gus to get the feet.
Yep.
Aren't you like strong enough to carry her alone?
Yeah, but not with dignity.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would have to
She's not a bologna sandwich, Dwayne.
He would have to throw her over his shoulder, and then she would like
He's
bob.
a robot and a fighter and strong. He could cradle her like he's carrying her over the threshold.
I got you.
But hey, if you two want to both carry her, that's fine. As you guys lift her body up, one of the things you guys now look at on the stage that was kind of covered in blood and it kind of makes you look a little bit further. If you remember correctly, when you walked into this place, into this temple, there was these words in this language that you're not correct. Light, dark, air, fire, water, and land. And you're able to see Cato, that these same words are in a circle, pretty evenly spaced on this stage, kind of marked in a circle.
Like a completed circle?
Around the edges of the circle. Yeah, it's almost like they're like curved and wrapped on the stage, spaced out on the edges of the stage.
And her body was in the middle of that circle?
Her body was just off to the side. It was covering some of them, so you didn't even really look at it, especially given that you were staring at your sisters.
And did you say this was written? This was in blood?
No, it's not written in blood. Her blood was covering some of the words, so they're like blood stained and stuff like that.
Can I determine
it's not written in blood.
Like what kind of markings they are? Like what has made the markings?
Yeah, you can tell pretty easily that they were etched in there with purpose, right? That this was crafted just like the same door frame. This was the design. Somebody purposefully went ahead and put this in, like they had a reason for it, right?
Hey, bro, let's put Vanessa down for a second. Take a look here.
These seem to be the same markings. This is where we came in, the door earlier today.
Yeah. I got a little bit of a hunch.
Go on.
I'd like to take a look. We'll set Vanessa down, and then I'd like to take a look at these markings. They're in like a circle, right? Mm-hmm. They don't, like, if I touch it with they don't like rotate, right? Like a dial.
No, it doesn't like when you touch it, you can't like spin it or anything like that.
Fair enough. There were like directional arrows were there directional arrows, or did I just denote that they were on either side of the door?
On the door frame, it was left, right, and above. They weren't. They were set up.
I didn't know if they were. Okay, fair enough. Those are just my notes there. Okay. Never mind.
Okay. And so let's go back to Darling. Darling, you are descending back down this hallway, and you make it into the common room.
Sierra, it's time to go.
And you don't get a verbal response. But shortly after, you see this platinum blonde haired with dark skin and, emerald green eyes, this version of Sierra, like, slowly walk out of that room, and she's very quiet. She doesn't really respond to you, but she walks up to you.
What's up with the look there, sis? That's different. You okay?
And then she kind of looks up at you, and you can kind of see something's wrong. Her face just looks contorted a little. And all of you hear in your head, "Hunger!" And she leaps at you to attack you.
Okay. I would like to dodge if I can.
She's going to make an attack, and then we're going to start initiative. Hey, Avon.
Yeah.
On your character sheet, go ahead and mark inspiration.
Okay, thank you.
You had outside player knowledge of what you were walking into, but you did what your character would do anyway, so I want to give you inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
What about me and Gus for picking up a body? We knew she was dead, and we're taking her out anyway.
I tried to spin the ground.
Okay, go ahead. You guys go ahead and give yourself disadvantage on your next rolls for whining.
Wait a second.
Okay. I don't know if a 15 hits.
Oh, that will hit.
Okay. Burrito. Okay. And with that, you are going to take 7 piercing damage and 7 necrotic damage as she bites into your collarbone.
Ouch. What the fuck?
Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
I would love to.
I got a 6.
I rolled a natural 1 for a total of 3.
I got a 5.
You have inspiration?
Oh yeah, you can reroll your...
You do have inspiration if you want to redo it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
It might be clutch.
It might be. Alright, let's roll hers.
Nope.
6?
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I wasted it.
Oh, nuts.
Yeah. That's not good. Because she's pretty far away from you guys. Okay. Alright, so...
Here's where I die.
What's going to happen here is combat starts, and Zira's at the top of the lineup. Shockingly.
No.
Right. Nah. And she's...
We all rolled so good.
So...
Cool.
She's going to attack you twice, so let's see. Does terribly. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the other one doesn't hit, guaranteed. All right, so that's good.
Does it? I'm
Is she
concerned.
grappling me? Can I make it?
I rolled a 2 for the other one.
Still hits.
That hits somehow. Oh, sorry. I was looking at my initiative modifier, not my AC.
And then you're going to take 8 slashing damage.
Cool.
And so again, all 3 of you guys hear that scream in your head, and you know it to be Zira, though it doesn't sound right. Avon, for the sake of us being split sessions, you remember this psychic bond that you have is with everybody while Zira's maintaining it. So outside of your turn, I will give you a reaction to that attack to communicate to your teammates.
Help!
Help! Something's wrong with Zira.
Now that has been conveyed, Cato, you are next up in the initiative order.
Just so I can kind of get what's the distance between us and kind of this middle, this chamber where we're holding this body back to that smaller room we were in.
About 80 feet. Because the chamber's pretty large. Let me double check this chamber size because I don't want to rob you. Because everything is going to be important. Yeah, the room is 50 foot wide, so you're in the middle. We'll say 20 feet for the... No, we'll say 20 feet for the room, counting the stage. And there's another hallway. We'll say 60 feet. And 60 feet puts you at the bottom of the common room. Like, so you'll be 10 feet away from them.
Okay, and I will do that. I'll take a dash action. And then so that will get me back. So I'll kind of note to Gus to set the body down. I'm not just going to drop the body in my sister's body, obviously. And then I will take that dash action. And then I will use a bonus action to, as I'm running, you see separate from behind me this echo as we're going. And then we both end up as close as we can get. If there's only enough room for one of us, I'm in front.
So, wouldn't you do the echo once you get there? That way the echo can be 10 feet or 15 feet ahead of you?
Yeah, I mean, either way. I guess, what does the room look like? If I'm in the doorway, you said, is that just...
Once you hit the doorway, it's that common room where it's got like 5 doors and it's got about 20 feet radius.
Okay, so
it's not a very big room.
Yeah, so then I could say there's, 10 feet behind Zira?
It's 10... Once you're at the door, it's 10 feet between you, Zira, and Darling. And Zira has just taken a chunk out of Darling's collarbone.
Okay, so then I'll do that. I'll take your device. I'll pop to the door and manifest my echo. It'll be now 5 feet behind Zira because it has to be within 15 feet. So it'll be directly.
So it'll
behind.
Be right behind Zira. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be right behind Zira. That makes sense. Anything else?
No, that will end my turn.
You have call and response.
What's wrong with her?
She's broken. She bit me. I'm out.
When you say out, are you down? Are you down right now? Are you?
She looks real bad.
If she was down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She looks wounded.
I'm going
heavily. Down. With that, Darling, you are next up in the initiative.
Cool. I want to bonus action turn into my fox state. And then...
Smart.
Action disengage. And then run away. My full 40 as a fox. Out the other way.
Yeah, so you're going up the hallway?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. And you're able to do that.
She looks bad. That's all I got. She's out.
All right. Gus, you're next.
It's 60 feet to the door, yeah?
Yes.
Is that what I overheard?
Yes,
yeah, I'll go for the old action dash movement speed to get right up behind Cato, 55 feet.
Perfect.
And then I will bonus action shift.
Okay, what are we shifting into?
Nope, I can't wild
shift.
shape as a bonus action. I can shift into my
I forgot
my
you're a shifter until just now.
Form. So Gus just swells up a little bit. Just kind of look like, when Bluto takes a deep breath in Popeye and he's just swole.
Nice. All right, so this Zira, this now like her maw covered in Darling's life force. She leaps forward at you, Cato, and is going to make an attack.
As she does so, I'll use my Echo's opportunity attack to take an attack on her as she leaves.
Yeah, please do.
That is a 20, a natural or non-natural, whatever.
Okay.
And
yeah, that hits.
10 plus 3. That is a 13.
Okay.
And also, if she's moving into my real Katos, then I'm going to take my second opportunity, my reaction that I've got from that spring you gave me as my magical item. I will use that as my second reaction.
To do what?
To attack as well.
Do you have something that lets you attack when somebody comes in your...
Yes.
AO?
I've got Polar Mastery.
Or Polar Mastery.
Oh, excellent. All right, roll another attack.
So that's a 23 to hit. And then that is
that one hits.
10 damage.
Okay.
Hold on. Actually, I think when I do the bonus attack, it's a 1d4 plus 3, looks like, instead.
For Polar Master for the bonus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
so
what's
we do a
1d4?
plus 3. It's a 6 total damage on that one. So 11 and 6, looks like.
Because you're hitting with the blunt side.
No, Devin. You don't have to hit with the blunt side. It says while you're wielding your weapon, other creatures provoke an opportunity attack from you, but you can't do an opportunity attack if your reaction is used.
Right, but he has a magical item that lets him do 2 reactions.
Oh, 2. Yeah, so yes. Thank you. Good catch. So it's full damage, my dude.
Okay, well then the first one I rolled was 10.
So
it was 11 and 10.
So Polearm Master, you're talking about your bonus action attack, right?
Correct, but he can't use that right here.
He can use right, because that's when you make an attack using the attack action, not an attack of opportunity, which is a reaction.
Polearm Master gives me the opportunity to attack when someone enters, so that's okay. So I was doing it right the first time.
Correct. Yeah. So you were right about both things. That when you come in, you can use your reaction to attack when they enter your AO. The butt of the polearm is when you use a bonus action
on top
after you make a melee attack.
After you make a regular melee attack.
Perfect. So then it's 11 and 10 damage.
And technically, if you could use a bonus action with your reaction,
you'd be able to do it here.
But you couldn't. You can't use your bonus action
because it's a reaction, not an action.
Yep. Exactly. So now that we've had the rules discussion. You did that damage. And so, Devin, or Cato, one thing you notice is when these two strikes, you are a experienced fighter, a veteran of combat. You notice that these strikes, they strike true, but they don't seem to slow her as much as you expect, or to fatigue her as much as you expect them to.
Okay. She's still in her turn, yeah.
Yeah, she's still in her turn. So she's up in your face, and she's going to make 2 attacks. One is going to... Well, maybe. I don't know your armor off the top of my head. 19?
Yeah, that one hits.
Okay. So she's going to hit with her bite attack. So she goes to claw you, and you're able to... fend that off, I think, with your polearm, keep some distance, but then she just lunges forward and takes a big bite out of your wooden armor, onto your wooden armor. How about that? Because it doesn't all have to be damaging. And then she's going to do some damage. She's going to do 6 piercing damage and 8 necrotic damage. Oh, I'm sorry, I did the math wrong. 7 necrotic damage.
That 1 point matters.
It does. It all matters. As she takes a big bite into your arm. And she is just almost ravenous as she's like shaking and vibrating with this new disease coursing through her. Cato, it's your turn.
I think I'm just going to try to grapple her at this point.
Okay.
That is an unnatural 20.
Yep. All right. And let's see what we're going to do to fight that. We are going to do that. Well, either way. Yeah, you win. So you're able to keep her from moving. You snag her. How do you grapple her?
If I imagine she's biting onto my arm, I basically just twist like my arm out of that as I wrap the other hand around her shoulder, and then have her face like away from me. And then,
yeah. So you just grab her by the arm. You don't get to like turn her around or anything, but
sure. I mean, I figured she still could do it. It didn't matter if she's like I'm gonna have her head is away from me.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, you push her away. That's fair, man. It's all flavor. What weapon is that you use, Devin? Is it a glaive or a halberd, technically? Glaive, okay. Just checking.
And then I don't think I can really do anything else because it's a 2-arm thing. So I am.
Well, and that's your action to grapple.
Yeah.
But yeah, your glaive is 2-handed.
So I'm just gonna hold her then.
Okay. All right, cool. So you grab tight onto her, so she has nowhere to go. Darling, our little blue fox, you're in the hallway, 20 feet up the stairs. What do you do? Or not stairs, the hallway. It's a hallway, not stairs, sorry. It's an incline.
Okay, so I can still see them, right?
Yeah, you can. Well, you can see, because the way it's inclined, you can see Cato and Gus, and you can see that Cato's fighting with her. But you don't have like perfect line of sight. And if you're casting a spell, depending on what it is, you've got 2 people right in front of you in this hallway.
True. I think I have a fun thing with bardic inspiration, and I get 2. There's two different things at the subclass I've got. And
Love it.
I would like Zira to make a strength saving throw. Because the target can be restrained by a bunch of magical bardic inspiration vines. We'll see if that works.
Okay, and it says restrained, right?
Yeah, the target is restrained by vines for a minute, and at the end of its turn, the target can make another strength saving throw, ending the effects on its success.
All right, perfect.
Hello, my name's Scott Shainsaw, and I'm here to petition that perhaps... never mind.
Shane was gonna oh wait, here we got to do something. No, it's roll a 10.
And my spell save DC is 13, so she's fine.
Yeah,
she's stuck.
Yeah, so these vines, this wall, which is like cavernous, and mostly made of rock and stone. You see these. There's cracks start to form, and these vines almost launch up and grab her and restrain her down. And for those who are listening at home, when a creature is restrained, their speed becomes 0. The attack rolls against it have disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. And the creature has disadvantage on dexterity attacks or dexterity saving throws. So you get advantage when you attack it. It has disadvantage when it attacks, and it can't do well against dexterity saving throws. And that's for a minute or until she repeats a strength saving throw at the end of her turn or as an action.
It is... on her turn. At the end of her turn.
Okay, so it's not an action to break it. It's just at the end of her turn she gets a chance. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna back up another 20 feet. I can still see them.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you can see your brothers now. You can't see her at all.
So that's fine. I need to keep an eye on them and the opening of the thing. And I would like to continually have my dancing lights up so Cato can see.
Good. So you move your dancing lights into the common area. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Perfect.
She's panting real heavy. It's not a good time.
Yep. And that bardic inspiration, just make sure you mark that you've consumed that.
Yep.
Excellent. And with that, Gus, you are up.
Okay, we gotta knock her out, because I can fix it, but not today. So, go for bonks. And I'm gonna stick my hand out like a waiter carrying a tray, and this calcium buildup, this hard material begins to manifest. A shunter's... what is that? A shunter's shingle manifests in my hand, which I'm gonna whip at my sister's head, non-lethally, please.
Yep. And you do so. Roll your attack with advantage.
It's a 1, great.
Advantage.
Yep. That is the third natural one I've rolled tonight.
Okay. Here's what I'll say. So yeah, you fire that off, and Cato, you hear it whizzes by your ear, and instead of hitting her, making contact with her head, it actually snatches those vines that's restraining her, and it's going to give her advantage on her strength saving throw. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Dwayne, for the record, previously I was going to petition that perhaps that saving throw should be made with disadvantage because she's already grappled by Cato. And I'd like to now petition that perhaps those could cancel each other out.
I'm going to say no, because she wouldn't... grappling doesn't mean you... Wait, maybe it does. Stand by.
Grappling means your speed is reduced to 0. It also means, like, if he's grabbing her by the wrist, she has one hand less to fight off binds.
Yeah, but from a mechanical, she's not. No, I hear you.
It's a scenario-based disadvantage that I'm petitioning for.
Yep, and I'm with you. I also thought of, like, shutting down the vines because there really isn't anywhere for vines to come from, but I thought that was douchey, so I had to break the rocks. So, middle ground. Anything else?
For me, no.
Perfect. Top of the lineup, it's going to be Zira. And you notice, Cato, you're right in front of her. You can see it. You see that one of the cuts that you attacked her, that your echo attacked her, it starts to close. Oof. And she's going to attempt to attack you because she can't move. The first attack is natural. It's disadvantage, so it's a natural 1. So she goes to attack you with her claws, and I think she can't even like move enough to do it. And with a natural 1, that's going to end her turn. Okay, because that's what a natural 1 does, or at least ends your attack. I don't know if it's your entire turn. It definitely stops you from making further attacks. But so she'll stop making further attacks. She can't do anything else, and so she's going to roll a strength saving throw with advantage. So she's going to roll with the advantage. She gets 13, which breaks the vines. So she just kind of like rips them off, and with a renewed hunger, she barrels down on Cato. Cato, it's your turn.
Okay, these are all going to be non-lethal. Like, this is still my sister, and I know she's attacking, so we're just trying to shut her down, is the understanding. So, Cato is going to, from the front, make an attack. That first one is going to miss. That's an 8. I will then teleport. I'll swap places with my echo, so I should be 10 feet away instead of right in front of her. So I'm going to teleport, and that will be my turn. So now there's the echo standing in front of her instead of me.
Okay, that makes sense. It would be behind her, right? Oh no, yeah, in front of her. Yeah.
Or
right. Okay, so yeah, no, you're right the first time. My fuck up. So next in the lineup is Darling, but before we get to Darling, you're at the top of this this hallway, right? And you, as you're kind of like keeping your eyes on your head on a swivel, you see the hulking form of your who you would know to be Daniel Derringer, rushing at you full speed, just shirtless, I believe, big beard. You know what? Why am I describing your character? Please introduce yourself on this podcast, dear patron.
Yeah, as he said, I'm a lovely, lawful, stupid patron. Tasty in the Discord. If you see me, holler up. But today I am Daniel Derringer, and pretty much like he was just saying, copper-colored hair, beard combo, huge. It's just like flowing in the wind. Just under 8 feet tall, grayish, ashy-colored skin, not black, but very close to dark gray. And just as an added little thing, there's a tattoo of the Derringer family crest on his side. You know, from like his armpit down to like his mid calf. But it's more like a tunic he's wearing, just like one sleeve up down to like a skirt with some like leggings underneath, but short. And he's just Terminator running.
And so, as you see that, it is going to be your turn, darling, and I'm going to drop Daniel D'Angelo in here at the bottom of the initiative. But D'Angelo, you will start your positioning as right next to Darling. So you'll be 40 feet away from the common room.
And she was on, like, top of the stairs, yeah?
The top of the hallway, the inclined hallway, yeah.
So
you'll be 40 feet away from the... Yep.
I'm heading to her, but they're down there. All right.
Correct. Yep.
Cool.
Darling, it is your turn.
Cool. As I see one of my other, I guess, next big brothers, I'm going to assume, at least big in the sense of he's a huge guy. I don't know if he's younger than me.
He's 8-foot Goliath.
Yeah. He's a big man. You're just going to look at him, move out his way as he, like, comes barreling through. And as he goes by, I'd like to just touch him with one of her tails and cast Enhance Ability on him.
She trips him.
Sadly, the lights go out because that is a concentration spell, and that's 2 concentration spells.
Boom,
Sorry.
Come on!
Well, didn't you carry your own light? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be stopping light a lantern.
And I would like to give him Bear's Endurance. He has advantage on Constitution checks, and he gains 2d6 temporary hit points.
Ooh, very critical. Good call.
And that will be 6 temporary hit points. But probably need it and be like, they need help.
You will need it.
Down there. Zero's broken.
And with that, is that the end of your turn?
And then I just like to give a fancy bardic inspiration to Gus, because I can still see him at the top of the stairs. But his will be the fancy vine armor.
Raising his armor to
13.
13?
Okay.
Yes.
Unless it's already higher.
Unless it's already higher, yes.
Yep. Okay, perfect. And with your turn ending, we now go to Gus.
D'Angelo, have you eaten today?
Yes, but I'm always hungry.
Go get him, champ! And I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on my sister, Zira.
Thank you. Someone cares about my side.
I got you, homie.
Okay,
Dex save.
that is a dex save. Okay.
Did they break out of the vines?
They did.
Okay.
But they rolled an 11.
Oh, cool. So yeah, they are illuminated. They shed light in a 10-foot radius, and attack rolls against them have advantage.
That's correct.
And then that's it. I'll move to the side and think skinny thoughts so D'Angelo can run by.
Yeah, there's plenty of room for them to pass you. And D'Angelo, it is your turn.
All right. Now, you'll all have to forgive me and help me where needed, but D&D mechanics are... So, first of all, I'm running... How far away am I from Zira and Cato? They're right next to each other, yeah.
Yes. No, Cato is 10 feet behind Zira. Zira is 5 feet in front of Gus. So, because she's now at the entrance, you could run 40 feet to get to her.
Yeah.
But I imagine your movement speed is 30.
An armored movement if it's a barbarian.
Getting right over there real quick.
That's true, but I don't know. I don't think it's level because he's level 5.
Where's my movement?
Why can I not find movement? Let's go from here. It's in actions.
It should be top of the screen.
Top top of the screen, yeah.
Top of the screen, left, right.
Yeah, it's right next to your proficiency bonus, right across from your your ability. You see your ability scores.
Walk to the end of the line
Yes.
before you get to your hit points. If you've gone to your hit points,
It's
you've gone
above
too
the
far.
AC,
Turn around.
if that helps.
Dang it. I am... Okay, there's my hit points at the top of the screen.
Go left.
Go
Walking,
left.
go left and then down.
Walking, cool. Yeah, 40. Sorry, Jesus.
Dang.
I was
Oh,
looking...
you got plenty.
I was
Armor
looking...
movement?
Yep, I was looking for
Good
movement.
job. It's 10 foot he must have gotten in per. That's a
He's
lot.
level 5.
So I can
Yeah,
just
I know, but I just forgot.
walk over there and... Can I ask them, we're not trying to kill her, right?
Yeah, so we do call him, just a refresher, we do call him response. So you get to ask a simple question, one person gets a simple response.
Yeah, she's sick.
So that's my walking speed. I can just walk over there. I don't even have to run.
Yep.
So
Well, you would run because it's active, but you don't have to dash.
But as Gus is closest, right? Like, brother, we're not trying to kill her, right?
No, she's just sick.
Good. Knocking out, okay.
Yeah.
You see, good, and just do that slow, like walking up. Basically, he just wants to like walk up and when he hears knockout, he hears knockout. Like, it's Sister Deer, but she would do the same for me. So just walking up and attack. Oh no, I split my screen by accident. Technical difficulties at the moment. 1 moment. Doodly doodly doo. There we go. I can just walk up and attack her, right? Just regular.
Yeah, you can. And because you talked about mechanics and you are a guest, you're a barbarian, correct?
Correct. I am.
You
a big
still have
old
your bonus
barbarian.
action. I would recommend raging.
I was just about to ask you about that. Thank you, Mr. Dwayne. I am doing the raging, and that's for 1 minute or 10 rounds.
Correct.
So you just gain. That's with the strength weapons. So no, this is just bare fist. So
That's a strength attack.
Yep.
This is strength attack.
It's not a weapon though.
Now I saw it said +2 to melee damage with strength weapons. I didn't finish reading it. So not that. Okay, I get advantage on strength checks and saving throws, not attacks. Cool. Cool. So as you see him walking, he just like goes from that dark gray to like a deep maroon red, just and flexing out and stuff. And he's just walking up, and he's gonna, give her the good old yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to get 2 attacks, so if you'll go ahead and roll them both for me, please, assuming you want to attack her twice, if that's what you would like to do.
And both those attacks will have advantage because of fairy fire.
Correct.
So
While you're considering, know that you can also use your attack action to grapple, should you want to. So you can attack, grapple, or grapple attack. I mean,
if this doesn't work, I'll probably grapple her next time, but I'm just going for the one hit. Yeah!
Do it.
I'm just looking for how much I roll. To see hit +7. Where's my attack? Tell me how much to roll, please.
It's just a D20.
Okay, just a regular D20.
Yeah, 2 D20s. For
making
advantage, you'll take the higher die.
And take this die. Come on. That is a flat 18. So was there anything?
+7. Yeah, it's going to hit.
Okay, cool. And then just that one, not a. You said a second one?
Yeah, roll
Yeah,
another.
so
roll,
now you're
roll
going to do a
another one to see if you
second
crit.
roll. No, he already rolled 2.
I rolled the
Okay.
2
Right.
die. Yep, nope, yep, that's.
Yep.
Yep, you're right, correct.
Yep, so
Alright,
then for your second
18.
attack, roll 2 more and see what you get.
Alright, let's go. That's an unnatural 20.
Excellent. So both hit. So roll your damage.
Yes, alright. Now damage.
Which you should. Yep, go ahead.
No, you were saying. Go ahead.
If you're using bare fists instead of a weapon, it's going to be 1d4
Okay.
plus. Oh, I guess not. No, you have to be proficient. It's just going to be 1
your
damage.
strength. It's just whatever your strength mod is.
Yeah, it's your strength mod. So You're a barbarian. What is your strength mod?
Well, let's see. I got a +4, and then I got 18 in the middle.
Okay, so it's plus
8
4
damage total.
So it's one plus. Is it 1 plus strength, Shane, or is it your?
I think it's your strength minimum of 1. In fact, I don't even think there's a modifier that says minimum 1. I think if you had a -1 hit modifier, you could punch somebody and heal them.
See, I looked this all up the other day, but
rules is red.
No, it's a minimum of 1 for unarmed attacks. I know that.
I don't think it does say that, Dwayne.
When you have a negative, you punch for 0.
So
does it
I'm
say
gonna go
that
ahead
in the
and-
rules?
I've done it plenty of times. I have many characters who have negative strength.
Instead of using a weapon to make a melee attack, you can use an unarmed strike, a punch, kick, headbutt, or similar force of blow. On a hit, unarmed strike,
Headbutt.
steal.
Headbutt. Yeah, we're gonna go with headbutt then. But
It went away.
as you were saying.
Yeah, the deal. Sorry, I touched my screen and it has touch functionality. Damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier. So if you had a -2 strength modifier, you would do -1 damage.
Okay, so I have a +4.
fair enough. Yeah, so you're gonna do 10 damage.
Cool.
So you run up and you headbutt her twice. Is that what you want to do? Just a bah bah.
Could one be
Or
like
a
a
punch and
quick,
a headbutt.
like a quick punch to the stomach,
You
and
do.
then following it with a headbutt? You know, like bam, wow.
Yeah, so you run up and just punch her in the gut, and then as she lurches forward, you headbutt her. You meet her, and you feel her skull against your skull, and she kind of staggers a little bit. But you one thing you notice is that you expected her to take a bigger stagger, right? You
Right.
expected her to feel that a little bit more,
Right.
as you strike her.
I guess D'Angelo would be coming up like all like, and as he's like expecting them to be, but as like seeing its hardly face, he's all wide eyed and insert anime noise here.
And so
so
at the top of, go ahead. No, do you have something else?
was that be end of turn, or would there be anything
Yeah,
else?
I don't think you have any resources left. You bonus action raged, 2 attacks, and you moved, and you used your call and your swan. So I think you're
so
up.
I'm just there. There we are.
So at the top of the turn, you see Zira, and you notice that her wounds, her like scuff marks, start to fade. And then she's going to look at you, D'Angelo, kind of snarl, and then turn back towards Cato and leap at Cato to make another round of attacks.
As she leaps at me, I'm going to take that opportunity attack with Polearm Master.
Okay.
That is it's a 21
It hits.
to attack. Not very good there. That's 5 total
Did
damage.
you roll with advantage?
Oh no, so I can see if I get that crit, and I don't. It's the same
Yep.
number? Yep, so it's 5 total damage with that reaction as she jumps toward me.
Yeah, so you strike her as she leaps upon you. It also, Brandon, you can use, or D'Angelo, you can use your reaction to make an attack of opportunity as well.
Does it have to be an attack, or can I do that grapple like you said?
No, it has to be an attack on an attack of opportunity.
All right, can I take?
You can only
that as
grapple when you do the attack action.
All right, as she's jumping across, can I just like rage instincts turn and like throw a kick out attack?
Absolutely. Roll the attack with advantage, please.
Just the 1 d20.
2 d20s.
Cool, and the higher one.
You take the highest one. Yep.
We are rolling with peanut oil now.
Okay.
I got a 13.
With modifier? Is that with your added modifier?
What? Oh shoot! What was the modifier?
Plus
That's
7. It's
yeah,
dirty
okay,
20.
so
So
dirty
yes, that's gonna hit.
dirty
You're gonna
20,
do 5 more damage.
Another 5 damage. Yeah, so just as she's leaping towards Cato, like I said, just immediate leg out, kick.
All right, cool. So she's going to roll a set of attacks against Cato.
Oof.
Does pretty good.
That's good.
No, that's good. It's good. So, Cato, you are going to take 12 slashing damage. And then you're going to take... Stand by. Math is hard. 7 piercing damage, and then 12 necrotic damage as she leaps down on you, swipes across your chest, and then bites into you.
So 3 attacks?
That's 2. No, claw and bite.
Okay.
But the bite is piercing plus necrotic.
You see Cato take those, and he crumples to the ground.
One second.
Oh, no. I don't like that face.
It does. Do you do something special when you reduce a creature to 0 hit points?
What happens is, so she strikes across your chest, right? And we see wood chipping and paneling just spray into the air.
Ugh.
And she, lunges forward, and your collarbone and your neck is exposed. And so she bites, and you hear the crunch of your metal and your wooden components buckle down. And you drop to 0 hit points, right?
Yep.
And we all watch as Cato's lights fade from his eyes, from his body.
I thought you were Marcius.
Your maximum HP is reduced by 12, and you're at 0. So we are at the Cato's turn, and with that, Cato, I am going to roll your death saving throw. And let me just talk about that real quick, because we didn't talk about that as we were playing this game, and transparently, we just decided that we were going to do this. So, in the cases of death saving throws, Shane and Devin will not be rolling their death saving throws. I will roll for them and not tell them. Avon will roll hers in secret and then inform me, but nobody will know truly what's going to happen. So,
the accommodation was made because Avon rolls way better than Dwayne and did not want to eat shit because Dwayne didn't roll good.
Oh, 100%. I roll like shit. We know that. Technically, it's D&D Beyond.
I want to be 2 donkeys in a trench coat, so I
blame
let Dwayne
D&D Beyond. It's not my dice rolling skills.
I think as it's Cato's turn, his eyes are kind of flashing, and you hear him. It's kind of a different version of his voice, and it says, "Attempting reboot."
And with that, I will roll your first death saving throw.
Ooh. Gauge his face. Gauge his face.
Rolls it publicly.
Rolls it publicly. Yep. To everyone. All right. And with that, we will move on to Darling. Your turn. Darling, I will say this. You didn't hear Cato rebooting, but you notice him. He is noticeably absent from the psychic link.
Okay. Very weird.
There was mechanical
whirring.
I
would have been able to hear the wood getting crunched at least. But
oh yeah, you would hear that. I'm just saying you wouldn't necessarily hear him saying rebooting.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't. That alone wouldn't tell you he's down. But his presence from the psychic link kind of gives you the hey, what the fuck? Where's Cato?
The psychic link from Cato is just a modem dialing up.
It's the Skype ending call sound.
No.
As he exits the call.
The number you have dialed.
I think that coupled with the wood sound, she's going to venture in further, and I just need to be there enough to see Zira and hope there's a clear line of path between me and that.
Clear line of sight? What are you trying to do? Magic?
It's some magic, yeah. I can cast a cantrip.
Yeah, you can see Zira and Cato's body. So are you going to move the full 40 to get behind?
Oh no, I'm not moving the full
Gus?
40. I want to be like in the hallway, maybe like, I don't know, 30 feet. As long as I can see them, I want to be far back as I can.
So about 25 feet.
Okay, I'm moving 25 feet. And in true fox person fashion, you'll see some flames appear from her tail, and it just kind of like hovers for a moment, and like her fur bristles, and I would like to produce a flame and yeet it into the sister. I'm a little mad. Magic is happening. I don't know what's happening.
Okay. And what is the sister? Is it a saving throw, or is it you rolling an attack?
I roll an attack.
Okay, great.
Not great. That's an 8.
So I'm gonna say your attack like actually lands true, but on the back of her like consuming life force, she's not phased. And with that, that's where we're gonna end this episode.
What will happen on the next episode of Lawful Stupid? Will the sister not be a vampire? Will Cato come back to life?
The suspense.
As we see that, I'm just trying to wrap up the image. As we see Zira, the corrupted form of Zira, standing over the motionless Cato, their siblings nearby. Will they be able to save them? Now, Devin, you can do your radio voice.
Will the sister be a vampire forever? Will Cato be able to survive this attack? Find out next time on Lawful Stupid.
Ooh. Hey, Shane.
Yo.
There's a responsibility upon your shoulders every episode.
I can feel it.
And with the episode coming to the close, I need you to fulfill that responsibility.
My sacred contract.
Obligation.
Fulfilled.
Your sacred obligation. So I need you to roll for...
Yeah, so we're going to be rolling for a new charity for this month, which is... What month are we in? What release month are we in, Dwayne?
October.
For October, we're going to be doing Breast Cancer Research Foundation, the BCRF. They are one of the largest private founders for breast cancer research, and all the money is allocated to research grants to learn more, to go to researchers worldwide. So we'll be rolling now. It's a 6, and that's the best I can do today. It's the highest roll I'm going to roll all day. And so that goes to BCRF, and we would welcome you to join us in that roll.
Mr. Shainsaw, since that is a low roll, can I, being a guest, just add a roll in with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
1d20. Let's see here. That's an 11. So there we go.
11 more Daru's.
$17 total for one more time.
The BCRF, the Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
BCRF. Perfect.
Do what
Excellent.
when we can.
Lots of doll hairs. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's end this episode, and we are now 16 episodes in. And I must tell you, I hate my ending bit, so I'm changing it.
Hell yeah.
I don't like it. It's dumb. So instead, the new rule that I have instead is that I'm going to tell either a dad joke or a pun, and I want you guys to either do the same or make a variant on whatever I throw at you.
Okay.
I know Shane is like the pun master,
What are you talking about? No, I'm not.
The title.
This is it,
given. Do not
patrons.
disappoint.
This is it. I will take yours.
All right.
Get in the chat. Avon will steal your shit. Do it.
All right. So, I will tell you, justice is best served cold.
Because otherwise it'd be just water. Suck my dick! Suck my dick, Dwayne! Yes! Yes, I love this bit!
And along
that
the
was
lines of
worth it.
"suck my D," here's my joke.
Let's go how you thought it would, Dwayne!
It's better, actually.
What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie?
Fancy feast.
Sophisticated.
That's
That's good.
It's funny. I don't care what you say.
It's good. I
That's
liked it.
good.
Feel good about yourself?
I do.
I contributed. I'm not saying shit.
Yeah, I feel like this has turned into Dwayne starts a joke, Shane disses him so hard, I tell one, Avon steals one, and then we end the episode.
This has.
I will always be able to get them, guys.
I've yet to have one to steal. I don't know what to do.
No. Shane, no. Shane is the pun master. So
Yeah.
this is now almost a contest of sorts.
If he
Shane
does
knows the
get
answer.
it.
He gets to
All right.
slam dunk it.
I
If
get
he
to slam
doesn't,
dunk it.
then we all get to trash on
Yes,
Shane.
I
for
can't wait till
not-
the next episode.
Okay.
dunked. Oh no!
All right. Well, this doesn't apply
This
to
is
y'all's,
now-
but I have my own little dad joke. I'll throw my hat in the ring.
Please.
I think my spirit animal would be a bull, because I too charge headfirst into red flags.
That's pretty cool. That's good.
Thank
I do enjoy that.
Thank you. Hold your applause. Thank you. Thank you.
I know a fun fact. Bulls. Well, we talked about this before on the podcast. Never mind. Literally talked about that time I wild shaped into a bull.
Do it again. Relive it. Actually, just put that whole bit. Start that entire
would you
episode
like
over
to
again
add-
right here.
That's the pinnacle of dad jokes, because that's what dads do. Is they forget that they've told you the joke 1,000
They always say, "Did I tell you the one about?" And then they just tell you anyway.
No, the pinnacle of dad jokes is dying of laughter before you can get the joke out.
See, I exist to laugh at the dad jokes and then groan at them. That's my usual stick with them.
There you go.
So coming up with them, I was like,
Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's
we have
fine.
a
You have
patron,
time.
so they have it. They have my spot.
And
That's
what
it.
we will do is, and as we always say,
It's not just a growth.
we love you.
We love you.
Bye.
It's a part of this family.